Hello. This is going to be the last in the making series, at least of this batch, because got them all glued up now. I didn't make a video of gluing them up because it would have been about 1 minute worth of instruction. So I figured I could cover it really quick while I'm taking these out for the first time, seeing how they came out. I didn't have enough clamps, so I bought some rubber bands, and they seem to do a pretty good job. And I have all my, what are they, the R2G2 or something? They're the little stands. I'll have to take apart enough to show you. But here's the main parts. These, of course, on Yo-Yo Expert. I misordered and ordered twice as much as I planned. So I got a bunch of them, so that works out for me in this case. These are the little stands. They're not normally this deep V. It just has this little channel, but I cut the V in all of mine so that I didn't have to take off the string to use the stand. So that's why mine look like that, but I think it works better. I don't like having to take on and off strings. I leave mine on for like a month or two at a time, and then I just toss it. I don't try to clean them out. Strings are pretty cheap, and they're good, so no sense skimping on that, in my opinion. The gaps paint came out pretty dang clean and nice and straight. I haven't strung any of these up yet to test them out, but they're looking pretty nice. Here's zebra wood, purple heart, and oak caps. I like that one. This is nice, heavy, dense design, I think, for me. Then there's the yellow heart and purple hearts. This one has a through axle. This is the only one I think I did of these with a through axle. I don't know why. Then I really like these. This is the yellow heart and purple heart that's alternating. I think those look really cool to me. I think this would be a great yo-yo. But those look nice. I'm going to leave all of these unfinished, and I'm going to go on Yo-Yo Expert and maybe post a little thing to ask you guys how much these things should be worth. That way I can trade you guys, and hopefully you guys will like them. And I can get some cool yo-yos from you guys. So, don't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, just going over the gluing. So I cut every axle, like custom made length for each half. I need to get, I realize this now, but I need to get a depth gauge for my bore so I could drill it the right size and then just have a standard size axle for my setup. That's what I want to get to, but for now, I had to cut them all separate lengths, and then I measured them for each half and then cut it, and I took a Q-tip with wood glue and just ran it on the inside and put the one half on the axle, and then I let that dry so that I could line up my concave axles a little bit better. Didn't want them to be off center if I could avoid it. So I glued one half, let that dry. Then I put the spacers in and glued the other half. And so it's pretty straightforward. So I didn't feel that it was necessary to make a whole video on it. But here's another one of those. This one I did a little bit funky cuts on the top. But I'm just goofing around, trying to do stuff. This one I thought was cool. I had originally planned to make it unresponsive, so I had recessed for all the guts, you know, the response pad and bearing and everything. But I ended up, it was too big and it was off center, so I rebored it, and it's like, what could I do with this? So I threw some quarters in there as weights, and possibly it might help with response. Who knows? I'll try it out and let you know. But that one might be up for grabs. This one I got I guess I didn't glue it. So anyways, this is sort of a funky one to show you too, because I was just goofing around. But this was just a scrap one. But this is how I glue it. See, there's my axle glued into the half. And so I could line it up right on the concave of the axle and get that side lined up, and then put on that side and glue it. But apparently I put this on there and rubber banded it and everything and didn't glue it. So I need to glue this guy, because, you know, that would not work too well. But I'll get that done. This might, I don't know. This is just scrap, so I don't know how it's going to come out. I was excited about this one because I started work on this months ago, but it is too big to put in my truck, so I can't finish it yet. But it's giant, and it's really, really, really lightweight for its size, because I bored holes, like 6 big holes in each side, and then covered, that was in the walnut, and then I covered it with the zebra on the outside to hide it. But it's so thin. See that little half circle there? There's another one right there. Let's see. There. You could see where it's so thin it was cutting through. I got it so thin right there on those bore holes. And that's what's, I was like, oh, well, that's too far. And so it's sort of garbage, but it was just an idea I was messing with to put more weight to the outside and the inside. And I was messing to see, like, I'm always just excited to try big yo-yos and little yo-yos. Those are my favorites. I like big yo-yos, and I like the little pocket ones for some reason. The stuff in the middle, it plays great. It's the best play-wise, but there's just something fun about something undersized or oversized. But, so, made that guy. Anyways, got all these yo-yos. So, hopefully, they'll be, I'll be putting the polishing touches, just making sure everything's right, and trying them out and making sure that they work good. And then after that, I will get back to you guys and show you what's left of the good. As far as I know, they're all bad, but we will find out very soon, and I will let you know. And thank you for watching. Hopefully you got something, and hopefully you guys get out there and make something. I'm always excited to see what you guys come up with too. Someday I'd really like to make a bi-material wooden metal yo-yo, unresponsive. That's my big goals to try to get done on this lathe someday. I know I'm a ways away from that, but it's been really fun. So I'm making stuff, you get stuff, we all get yo-yos. It's a win-win. So hopefully you guys like them. Hopefully you make some more, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you.